Rachel and today I'm back in my B6 Stalogy. We're going to set up for the month of March. I can't believe that it's March already, it's just gone so quick. But I've got my usual printables and bits and pieces that I'm going to use to set the month up. So we'll just have a quick look at what I've got. We've got this lovely Hello March sort of paint splat deco thing that I found on Google, and I thought maybe I could, if I kiss cut around it a little bit and then just stick it on a washi dashboard or stick it on some vellum or something or some acetate, that might look quite cute for my cover page. And then I've got my usual calendar. I just use this to tick off the days of the month, and I searched for Google on this. I just search every month for whatever month it is, 2023 calendar, and usually something like this comes up. I think I've had this particular one but in the different months quite a few times, but I don't know where it comes from, but it comes up pretty quick. And then I've got my calendars from the Grumpy Tortoise, so I've got my large one which is printed at 100%, and I use that for my event calendar. And then I've got two smaller ones which I use for my YouTube tracking and my mood tracking. And we've switched what I used to do, if you're familiar with my layouts in my Stalogy. I used to print this out at 70% and then pop it on one side of the page like that. But Linda over at the Grumpy Tortoise very usefully does this in a smaller size on a one page as well, and it is really handy, so we're going to go with that. These are also available. These are free, and these are also available in a different script. These are available as well without the writing on the dates, undated, so you can head over to there. Anyway, they're on the Grumpy Tortoise website and they are free. And then I've got a freebie printable from Plans, which is my sleep tracker. And just to the left of me over there, I've got my box of vellums and acetates and things like that, so we can deco up the month real nice. So, oh, and I'm just thinking as well, my bundle from Alvi Planning Co just caught my eye, and I was just wondering if maybe I could use this for a bit of deco, but I don't know if the colours are a bit too muted. They're a bit muted for me to put that on top of, aren't they? So I think I'll save that for a weekly, but how pretty is that? And I've also ordered the new bundle that she's done as well, so yeah, I will haul that very soon, but I'm going to do a plan with me soon with that because it's absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, let's take us into March then. So I've got my Kindle because I never know when I might want to read. Apparently I carry it everywhere. It's not because of that, it's because I'm planning on filming my book weekly after this. Right then, so what goes with that? Now I think this might be too fussy. What are you thinking? I wondered whether or not to do a washi dashboard. Let's have a proper look at what I've got in here then, and then we'll make some decisions. These are all the covers that are for my covers of my Hobonichi weeks. What about this? That could be quite nice. That's definitely a possible. I think something like this is absolutely beautiful, but it's too fussy. This, which is very pink. I don't think I want that much pink. This again is pretty. It's a bit too bright. I've got some envelopes. That would just be crazy, wouldn't it? That would glare at me every time I opened my book. Oh, what about these? Could I put the Hello March in the middle? Again, it's too bright, isn't it? I think I'm going to stick with that, what I just pulled out, the rainbow from Josephine Bow Designs. I believe it's from the Dreamer collection, this one, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that I've got an album to match it, and I think that maybe those colours will go nicely together, so we'll go with that. But I want to sort of fussy cut round this first. So it does have some paint splotches and things on it, so I'm just going to loosely cut round it. It's not going to be anything like crazy amazing, but I'll try and get a pretty neat shape, otherwise it'll just look a bit weird. But I do want to get all the paint swatches in because I think they're what makes it quite unique. How have you all been anyway? I hope you all well. I'm not too bad. We're doing good here. Dexter's doing well. For those of you that are invested in his little eye journey at the moment, he's doing good. He's got another vet's appointment in about a week, and they will see how he's getting on. But I think he's alright. I'm going to just pretend that bit doesn't exist, and I'm going to go around here because that looks a bit weird, what's about to go on down there. So we'll just do that instead. Yeah, he's doing well. Effie's well. She got a haircut from the groomer yesterday, which she was so in need of. The groomer's van broke a couple of weeks ago, and she missed her appointment. Yeah, quite like that. So now if I do this, what do you think? If I put it on this side, then I can tip some acetate over the top of it as well. And then I'll have this on this side with some washi for deco, and I'm going to just tick it off. What do you think? I quite like that. So I found a couple of washis. I've got this washi, which is one from Stationery Pal. This is the washi that has the sticker paper on the back of it. You have to pull that one. And then I've got this one, which is from Josephine Bow Designs. This is from a recent collection that she did. I can't remember. Is this from the Advent calendar? Yeah, I don't know. Go and have a look on the website. She's releasing too many beautiful washes, and I don't know where they've all come from. But I just thought the colours were quite good with what I've got. I think maybe, and it's coming up very bright on camera, I think this, if I'm going to be completely honest, is probably a little bit bright. I could have done with it a bit more muted, but I just like the design and what it is. So I am going to go with it, because I'm going to cover it with a bit of vellum anyway, or a bit of acetate. So yeah, I am going to go with it, and we'll just see how it looks. So I need to cut down this Dreamer vellum. So let's do that. Now I don't want it to be completely covering the page, but I do want quite a big chunk of it. So I think if I do this, yeah, that's perfect. And then let's just maybe to there. This is still one of my favourite ever vellums. I think this one, it's so pretty. So if I put this there, isn't that pretty? Let's do that. Let's do that. So I do have a sticky roller still in use in here. It's Saturday morning, and I just heard my child escape upstairs. What is she up to? Did you hear that? I'm going to leave that in. Did you hear that? She's like a bear or an elephant running around. Crazy girl. What's she up to? I'm going out with my friend today. We're going to go shopping, and Paige is staying with her daddy, and I heard her before telling him all the things that she wants to do today. Daddy's got a busy day. She wants to go to the park, she wants to go to Dottie's, and she wants to play Uno. What was the other thing she said as well? Oh, she's going to be doing her SATs this year. She's in year 2, so she got SATs workbooks. She wants to do a bit of her SATs workbooks. Shall I put it in the bottom or in the middle? No, we'll go in the middle. And I was thinking, oh, I'm glad I'm going out. Not that I don't love the girl, but she can be a bit full on sometimes, and today is apparently a needy attention day. So Dad can give her all of that. Mummy's having a break. Right, let's get this on. I think I'm going to put it a bit, if I put it higher up, and I'm going to put it on a tilt, because maybe I can put a flower deco down here, and I'm going to put some washi up the rest of it. But what shall I do with that? I feel like I want to line the bottom of this, so I'm going to give that a go. I just thought the colours were really pretty, and kind of go with what was already on it. This has got some holographic foiling on it, which is obviously Josephine Bow Designs signature foiling, and obviously my favourite. I like how that looks. So now my choice is going to be, what am I going to do on the other side? I feel like I need to put a bit of this on this side as well, but I do also want some of that flowery one as well. Oh, I like that a lot. That's really cute. That washi's really pretty on the roll, but it's super pretty on the page. Awesome. I think I'm going to put it on the bottom of the other page as well, and then we'll just go from there. What we're going to do with the flower washi. So I'll do it on the top. think I just want this washi everywhere. Okay, well, I like that. I want to keep that there as well because I think I'm going to use some of that in the on the other spreads as well. Okay, so now what am I going to do with this? I just feel like I want a bit of this as well, maybe. Let's have a look. Let's rip a bit off. Do I, or do I just like it how it is? I think I just like it how it is. Let's find a sticker or something to pop here. Okay, so I have got my tub of stuff that I bought from Shein, and this has just got a mismatch of all sorts of stuff in it. So a lot of these stickers are from Shein. Some are stuff that have been sent into my PO box. I've got a few LV Planning Co bits and pieces in here. Yeah, it's just ended up being, oh, what about a, is that a bit bright? But I do have some other rainbows in there. Oh, I have dogs as well. I don't think dogs go with what I'm trying to achieve here. That's cute, isn't it? Does this go? No. Oh, I've got some more rainbows. Oh, a greeny rainbow. Does this go? Kind of like it, you know. Another rainbow there. There's another rainbow down there at the bottom, but I think that's too bright. There's another rainbow here. Oh, I like that one. I like that one. I think I'm going to go with that one. This hasn't turned out how I thought it was going to turn out at all. This has ended up being something completely different. Okay, and I'll stand by what I said as well. I do know that this is a bit too bright. It's a shame there wasn't a pastel style one, but I don't hate it, and I'm going to leave it as it is. I am going to leave it. I do like it. I just know that it's probably a bit too bright just for the colour palette that I've put down on the rest of the page, but that's okay. Do I have anything else? No, I'm going to leave that. Right, let's put these away then so they don't all end up over the floor. I have to hide these because Paige is like, woo, every time she sees them. When I did that Shein haul, there was an absolute ton of stuff, probably about 3 times as much as this. And I let her pick through it, and I gave her one of these plastic tubs, and she's used them all already. She used them all in about 5 seconds flat. She does use them correctly. She doesn't waste them. She puts them in her journal, and she's been doing a lot of writing lately, actually, which has been really nice to see. But yeah, that doesn't stop her wanting to sort of steal my bits and pieces. Right, we need some acetate then, I think, don't we? What do we have? What do we have? So we've got this from Josephine Bow Designs, but I always wonder if it's more autumny. But what do you think? Could look like March leaves blowing around, could it? I actually don't hate that. Let's have a look what else I've got. I've got these moths. Do you get moths in March? Not keen. Not keen. Prefer that one. What else? What else? I have got this one from Josephine Bow Designs, which is a bit more wintry, I think, because that's full leaves. I think I am going to go with this one, actually. I've got some stars as well, but I don't know, I'm really... Got some stars. Yep, stars. Oh, I am a sucker for a star. I have got some little offcut. These are gold. I don't want these, I don't think. I've got some gold bows. I like those for Christmas. And I've got this from the Riviera collection, I think it was called. But I'm not keen on that one either. But now it's going to be a tough choice between these stars and the leaves. I think I prefer the leaves, actually. And you're all just going to be on the same page with me that these are leaves that are blowing around in the March wind, okay? I am glad you agree. Right, so I'm going to do what I always do when I use these vellums. I'm just going to cut the top off because there is a small portion on these vellums where you don't get any design. And then let's see where I need to cut it to. Just to the edge of this leaf here. Okay, that can go back for another day. Isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous. And it's not easy to print on vellum and acetate, you know, and this is just the same as the stickers. It's just flawless. I don't know how she does it, honestly. Let's cut the top off this as well, and then just to the bottom of that star there, roughly. There's no exact measuring going on here. You guys know the drill. We just go with the flow, see what happens. So let's have a little teeny look. So this, I think, is just going to be slightly too long. It's going to stick out when I close the book. So I'm going to literally just cut another slither. A teeny weeny tiny slither. It was literally just that much. And then it might be a little bit short on the page. Might not, but it might be. It's not too bad actually, but at least when I shut the page now, that's going to be okay. So what I need to do now is to tip that in. And to do that, I need to find my sellotape, which I am noticing is not in my box. I shall go and ask Paige where it is. I found it in her toy box, because where else would my sellotape be? Apart from in Paige's toy box. She uses it when she does a nice picture. She like sticks them to things, like her storage boxes and whatever else. Right, okay, so I'm just going to do what I always do. We're going to cut a strip off. Ooh. And then we're going to stick it to the edge here. Press it down. Trim off the excess. And again. Let's just get rid of that before it ends up stuck to something I don't want it stuck to. Okay, and then we are going to use my Lauren Phelps Designs pencil board, and we pull the tape around the board all the way, and then get this in as far to the crease as we can. Make sure it's lined up the way you want it. I've let the vellum underneath fall down. I'm going to get my fingers off the tape, and then I'm going to use the pencil board to squeeze it in as far into the crease as I can, and then to flick the excess flat up onto the page like so. There we go. Oh, I love it. That's absolutely beautiful. And you know what? Now I've got that over the top of that image there, I do feel like it does mute it down a little bit, and I'm actually really, really happy with how this looks. This looks nothing like what I thought this page would look like. But you know what? I'm a bit sick of the cold, dreary weather. It's actually still really cold and dreary outside, and we've got rain, and it's just, I've got my heating on. I'm fed up of it. I want some colour, I want some flowers, and at least if I can't have it in real life, I've got it in my book. So happy with that. Let's move on to the next page then. That is obviously going to be my event planner. So I need the two larger ones of these calendars from the Grumpy Tortoise. There we go. And I think I'm just going to whack them down and see if I've got some deco that's got some very pretty March flowers or something. I don't know what it is about this, and it's me being an idiot because this has got writing on it, and you know, I know the way to read up writing, but I always pick it up and try and do that with it first. It's very early on a Saturday morning, but I can't use that as an excuse because I do it every blooming time. But nonetheless, this is one of my favourite rollers. I like the ones that have got the little dots on because I can see with a little bit more precision where I'm putting down my dots. Apparently today I'm putting them on the table. I haven't had a coffee yet. I'm going out with my friend shopping, and Chris has gone out to see his brother for an hour before I go, and I was like, right, do you know what, I've got some time. I'm gonna just try and like film a cheeky video, because it's never a bad thing to film a video, you know. It's nice to have one to put up, even if it's an emergency one for when I can't film any other time. But really, I should be in the shower getting ready. I'm just trying to squeeze it in. So I haven't had my coffee, I haven't had any breakfast, but never mind. Let's have a look in the deco sheets folder then. So I want to make a choice whether I want to use that washi or that washi, but it depends on what deco I can find, and I fancy something bright like I said, but Something maybe, I'm not going to use this today, but how beautiful is this sheet from Paper K? Completely in love with it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Right, let's have a look for some deco. Then I've got all of these, but these are not really what I'm looking for. That's kind of pretty, isn't it? That's a possible. That looks very March flowery, do you think? It's appropriate as well to put March flowers in because we are planning on sowing our seeds for this year as well. This weekend. We did very well with our cucumber plant last year. Oh, I've got some sakuras. Yeah, really well. We must have had about 10 cucumbers off that cucumber plant all through the summer. They were amazing. In fact, we had so many, I was like giving them out to family and friends, like, hi, cup of tea, cucumber? Because I didn't want them to go, because the thing was, it was growing them like quite fast in quick succession. And I don't eat that many cucumbers in a row, you know. They were quite big, and I like a cheese and cucumber sandwich, who doesn't? But yeah. So I'm hoping to get my my cucumbers up this year again. So, which washi? Probably this one, isn't it? I'll put a strip of this one down the bottom, I think. Should we go all the way across? Let's give all the way across a go. And also I'm going to cut it rather than rip it because, well, I just feel like doing that today. Ripped washi is my favourite look, I think. I just can't help doing that, but sometimes it's nice to just do something a bit different to what I would normally do. I need to cut that edge because that has been ripped from the last time I used it. There we go. Okay. This is a bit of a fiddly job, and you would think it would be easier because I've still not got my nails on. Those of you that are wondering, if you're not a watcher of my channel, I usually have my nails on, but I haven't got them on because I have a dog that I am administering eye drops to. Okay, we're going in the crease. We're going in. I don't think this is going to be removable, so I'm trying to be extremely careful about where I put this down. I don't think it's removable. This is from Stationery Pal, by the way. It's very, very pretty. I got a couple of different types, and it was very affordable. I think it was like £1. I think it was in the dollar store, so it was probably like $1. Anyway, absolutely beautiful. That's really nice. I'm wondering if I should put another one of those rainbows down just for fun at the side there. What do you think? Maybe not, maybe not. Let's use, oh, hang on a minute. Do I have a green one of these that will go with like this? Something maybe a little bit smaller. That's quite cute, isn't it? Will that one go? What do you think? And then this all on here. Yeah, I think we'll give that a go. Let's do that. So this is one of the stickers that I got from Shein. It was just in a sticker pack. I haven't looked on there for a while for stickers. Maybe I should have a look, and maybe we could do another Shein haul. What do you think? I feel like it was quite popular last time. I feel like at the time when I did it, not a lot of people knew that you could get stickers on Shein, and I didn't actually until I accidentally stumbled across them. Right, let's get some of this deco on. This is a lovely deco sheet from the Botanical range from Paper K, and it's just beautiful. And we'll get some of this deco all over the place. There we go. Oh, I like that. I was wondering about putting some washi over the top, but actually I quite like that. These flowers are gorgeous. Put one more thing down here, and then I think that will do. Maybe save that for another page. So let's have a look on my calendar then and see what I've got to put in here. I know I've got the groomer coming on this Friday, so we'll get that down. Uh, 1 PM I think that is. Let's have a look at my forward planning then, see what we've got going on. Oh, the kids are on strike the 15th and the 16th. That's both of them. They were on strike here as well on the last day of February. Oh, LPD. So many of you messaged me and were like, is it Lauren Phelps Designs? And I can totally see why you would think that. I thought that when I originally saw it, but it's not. It's Lancashire Damp Proof. They're coming on the 24th, and it is the 24th of March, not the 24th of February. So I don't know why I wrote it in there, but I don't know what time they're coming either. LDP. So I'll just put them there like that. And then next time I go, what's that for? You can all just pop in the comments, because now I've told you guys it's your responsibility to keep me on track and let me know what it is that I'm supposed to be doing and what it is that I've written down. Okay, we've got Parents' Evening here. And that's £3.50. And then we have got the Egg Hunt on the 30th. And I have paid for that, so that's okay. £6. £6. Last year it was £6, and she came home with one of those cheap eggs that are £1 from Tesco's. I was like, oh. I mean, she got some food and she had fun, so I don't mind. But I think, do you know what? I don't mind paying it because it goes towards the PTFA and it goes towards the school. But I think £6 is a bit steep. And when you're getting it off every child, I definitely think you could still make a nice amount of money. Maybe make it a little bit cheaper, because that's not cheap to everybody, you know. It's a lot of money to some people, especially because we've just had the SATS meeting, and in the SATS meeting there's 2 books for the SATS that they were optional to buy, but I wanted to buy them, and it was £6 for those as well. So I did those, and then I've done that, and it's been World Book Day, which was another expense, buying a costume. So I'm like, right, can we stop having things that cost money now? Anyway, how does that look? I'm happy with that. I think it looks gorgeous. Really, really pretty. So let's move on then to my next calendar, which is going to be my mood tracker. And actually, I'm really enjoying using the calendar that goes this way rather than that way. I just think it looks beautiful, and it makes a bit more sense to have it the right way up, doesn't it? So let's get this on here then. I'm going to put it up a little bit nearer to the top so that we can have a line of washi at the bottom. Should I do this washi? No, we'll go with this one again. Down there for a bit of deco. That's kind of cute. And then we'll have a bit up here as well. Did I use this last month? I'm having like flashbacks that I used it last month. No, I didn't, did I use that one? Okay. We'll put a bit up the top here for the to-do thing. Or the what do I do over here? My key, isn't it? Oh, the dog is trying to break in. He's been in the living room playing with Paige. But he's a bit of a mummy's boy. And even more so now we've like been through the whole eye thing. We've been through it together, me and Dex, let me tell you. So he is definitely, if he wasn't mummy's before, which he was, he is definitely mummy's now. Right, and oh, that is handy. I've got a nice green sticker there. These are just extras that I end up getting from Hobonichi Weeks kits. This is my key. We need pink, blue, green, yellow, purple, orange. Okay. Okay, there we go, and that is happy. sad, neutral, paranoid, stressed, and tired. I've had that key for quite a while now. I did have a different one originally when I very first started using a Stalogy, but it wasn't a good fit for me, so I changed it to that one, and I've probably had that one now for more than a year, I think. It was a very long time ago that I changed it. I'm just going to put another one of these bottle stickers down. I think they're really cute. Nice big deco stickers. Okay then, so that moves us on to the next page, which is my YouTube tracker. So again, I need my one-page calendar from the Grumpy Tortoise. I just need to just rip this corner a bit. It's just going off the edge, and I didn't quite press it on hard so that I'd be able to get a bit off if I needed to, which I do. There we go. And then same situation over here. We're going to do a little bit of washi and then a Hobonichi size sticker just to write in key. Oh, very pretty. There we go. Let's choose a green one again. I think I've got another one. A nice green one. Oh, I've not got many of these big ones left, have I? Maybe not a green one then, because the green ones have got holographic foil on and the washi has got gold foil on. So I don't want it to clash. Maybe I'll go with one of these here. I'm not sure where that's from, unfortunately. And then if we put that there, we write on key. Feels like it might be a paper case sticker actually. It's nice and vinyl. You know that nice unicorn paper that she has? I love her paper so much. Oh, it is the best. Right then, let's have a look at the key that we need this time then. Purple, blue, yellow, green, pink, orange. And there we go. And I do have another rainbow. I think I'll pop a little rainbow there just for cuteness. And then we've only got one page left, haven't we? We have got notes and sleep tracker. There we go, very pretty. Let's do my sleep tracker then, which is going to go over here. Still not feeling like doing the wax melt tracker at the moment, or like a full tracker for the month. I used to track like my nails and my skincare and the hoovering and stuff, but I'm just not in the mood for that at the minute. So that is my sleep tracker. Let's use a little bit of that smaller Josephine Bow Designs washi, just for a bit of deco across here. Pretty. And then we're going to have this as my notes page. I need to buy some stickers that say notes. This is becoming apparent because I don't have any, and I'm always scrambling around for this month or something else. What I need to do actually is just to learn how to hand letter. That would be a solution to it, wouldn't it? Because I've got such lovely pens, I've got such lovely Tombos and all sorts of mild liners and those colour dot ziggy things, whatever they're called, loads of them, and all I do is highlight with them because I'm not very good at doing lettering. I did buy a book. I bought a book and I haven't really got to it. Do I have another sticker here? I actually have a sticker book here. It's got some seasonal stickers in it. So have we got anything for like coming into spring? Spring is in the air. Let's put spring is in the air down. I hope it is. Oh, I am over the cold. I really hope it is. There we go. That's pretty. And then I just needed to do here then maybe. I don't have a this week. I don't have a this month or a notes. So we'll just go with a to do, what's on here? We will use a to-do from this sheet from Alvy Planning Co. These are very pretty, and we'll go with this script here, my favourite one. And we'll just pop it there. So that's just for any to-dos that I have for the month. Might not need to do them at a certain time or on a certain day, but as long as they get done at some point, that's okay. And the first thing I'm going to put on there is destash, and then union. Is there anything else that I need to bring over from this month that I didn't do? I was really busy this month and I didn't get a lot of my jobs done that I wanted to do. Pension. They're not like critical things that have to be done within a time frame, but they're just jobs that I want to do. Okay, and then my last job is my favourite job when I'm talking about, of course, the tabs. And we are still using the beautiful candy floss ones from Josephine Bow Designs. I think I will use these forevermore. I'm pretty sure I've had them in every single Stalogy so far. So let's just roughly line them up. It's going to go down here. I think it's going to be just about time to change into my Moterm B6 Plus as well. This is still closing at the moment, but it's not going to for much longer, I don't think. Let's take a look then how all of this has turned out. So this is my March cover page. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. It has turned out completely different to how I thought this page was going to turn out, but I'm completely in love with it. It's absolutely gorgeous. My Josephine Bow Designs tab. This is Josephine Bow Designs acetate as well. It's from one of the collections in the shop. It's beautiful. Looks kind of cool that way as well with the black. And then I've got my event calendar, which has turned out really pretty. I've got my mood tracker, which is really pretty. I have got my YouTube tracker, which is functional for me. And I have also got my sleep tracker and my notes pages. So that is how March has turned out in my B6 Stalogy. And that's going to be it from me for today. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up. And if you subscribe, I'll love you forever. And I'll see you soon. Bye.